right. Coming to the stage, man, we got Comedy Styles of Big Red. Y'all give up their energy for Big Red as he makes it to the stage, man. Let's go.
We got Canada up in this motherfucker. We got Indiana up in this motherfucker. We got some New Jersey up in this motherfucker. We doing this. We doing this Facebook Live. You tell them.
What up, baby? Yo, this is Comedy Kid from the Comedy Lounge, man. What's happening with you?
We doing it live on Facebook, and then we recording it for YouTube for later. And let me see if I can find a place to put y'all lazy motherfuckers in, because y'all ain't got over here. Y'all should have came here and watched this shit live, and ain't got to carry a fucking laptop. All right, so hopefully y'all can see it. If not, go fuck yourself. What's up, Comedy Lounge?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? I'm not from Texas, if you can't tell with this fucked up accent. I'm from New Orleans. And in New Orleans, if you want a good education, you got to go to a Catholic school. And I did 7 years of Catholic school hell. And because I'm that heathen and the class clown, I always got a detention. And I'll give you an example of what happened. Probably first or second grade, we learning our ABCs and word association. And the teacher says, okay, I'm gonna go first to show y'all what we're doing. And then I'll pick on y'all for the different letters. She said, A is for apple. And then I'm in the back of the class, raising my hand, jumping up and down, hooting and hollering, because I want to go next. And she's like, no, Big Red's the kind of kid that used to teach all the other kids how to curse in the back of class. So he'll say something bad with the letter B. So I'm going to pick on little Mikey. Little Mikey says, B is for basketball. The teacher's like, very good, very good. And then picks on little Mary. Little Mary says, C is for cat. She's going through the whole alphabet. I'm back there. Come on, teach. Come on. She's like, nah. She gets all the way to the letter R. She's thinking to herself, Red cannot possibly come up with a vulgar word for the letter R. She said, Big Red, it's your turn. I said, R. R is for rats. Big fucking rats with big long dicks. And of course, I got a detention. And speaking of school, my kid's in college, and he comes up to me and he says, Dad, I am changing my major. I was like, okay, so what do you want to do? He says, I want to go into psychology and I want to be a psychiatrist. And I was like, so what else can you do with this degree? He said, well, there are other things. So he opens up the career path pamphlet for it, and I'm reading it. And I get down to the very last one, and I was like, son, you got to go to school to be the rapist? He says, Dad, that's therapist. Fuck my goddamn public school education. I think my son just wants to be a psychiatrist so he can tell me legally and professionally, Dad, you are fucking nuts, and not get that ass whipping. I just hope he doesn't send me a bill because I'm paying for his college. If my son did become the rapist, I would have to spend even more money for me to go back to school because I'd have to become a lawyer. And if I became a lawyer, I would only defend one type of person. I'd be a defense attorney, and I would defend rapers. And because I'm good at every job I've ever had in the past, I'd be great at this. I would get all my clients off scot-free. I'd just walk in there and say, Your Honor, my client is innocent. The only thing he's guilty of is following directions. The so-called victim said, no, don't stop. No, don't stop. No, don't stop. So my client didn't. He kept on going. So, you know, just like OJ, if it don't fit, acquit. And, you know, most people think rape isn't funny. It's all about context. If you have 9 out of 10 people think that gang rape and rape tape's okay, you got that one person that's like, and well, you know, it's like I said, it's all about context. Picture Elmer Fudd walking through the forest with his shotgun, and then he sneaks up and Bugs Bunny comes up behind him and fucks him in his ass. That's pretty fucking funny. Well, he's laughing, so rape must be kind of funny. And, you know, I was about to join the BLM, and then I found out that it stood for Biden Loves Minors. And I'm not trying to fuck any little kids anymore. So, with that being said, you know, I'm kind of like in between relationships, and I figured, you know, I like 29-year-olds. You know the best part about fucking 29-year-olds? There's 20 of them. And when they put their hands on it, it just makes it look so damn big. There are 2 disadvantages to fucking 29-year-olds. One is you always hear their pelvis cracking. And 2, have any of y'all tried to get blood out of a clown suit? That's my time. I'm Big Red. Don't forget to tip your waitress and your waiters and your bartenders and drink a lot, because the more you drink, the funnier we are.
Y'all give it up for Big Red one more time, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let me see who we got coming up next, man. I think we got the one and